of Texas versus Christine Garcia. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Marcus Sanders.
for the defense?
Alfonso Otero on behalf of Ms. Garcia.
And are you Christine Garcia?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Garcia, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments of Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonition. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on count 2, which is possession of a controlled substance, felony group 1 gram to 4 grams? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She is, Judge.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 2. Punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends community supervision, and there's no application for deferred adjudication, and $171 to Bear County lab for testing. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea bargain
Yes,
agreement?
Judge.
State is at the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution, referral to felony drug court, and MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then the count 2 and the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, the state offers states exhibit 1 and its attachments.
No objection, Judge.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same, and the court is finding you guilty of count 2. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Judge, just follow the legal argument.
All right, do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
She's 5, gonna be 6.
And where is she?
She's with her grandma right now.
Is Child Protective Services involved?
No, ma'am.
So why is she with her grandmother?
Oh, I had to come to court. So she's watching her.
When's the last time you used?
I have it. I'm on the methadone right now.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I'm a housekeeper.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 3 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's a $1,000 fine to be probated. $171 restitution for lab testing. I'm going to want a TAP evaluation. And we'll start her out with intensive outpatient treatment. I'm going to run a referral to felony drug court. There's to be 150 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get it, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. Parenting classes. And the remaining of those 40 hours will be waived once you complete parenting classes. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. So your grandmother is going to have to be present. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And probation, I'm sorry, I'm going to need field visits 3 times per month, random. Make sure they check on the child. We're going to do the UA hotline. And is there anything else that, sorry, they want the MRT course. The MRT course is supposed to tell you right from wrong. Do you know right from wrong?
Yes.
Do you know that using controlled substances, illegal controlled substances is wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I just gave you your MRT course. Do what's right. If you go forth in this world and you do what's right, sometimes good things will happen to you, sometimes good things won't happen to you. But guess what? You'll feel glad that you did what's right. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, probation, is there anything else that you need? Anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak with an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. You have children. Children are looking up to you. Do better. You understand? Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, have you all conferred?
Yes, Judge.
All right, is there an agreement?
There's not, but we have a tentative agreement in the sense that she's going to plead true and then go over to the court.
Okay. All right, could everyone please whisper? Court is calling 2022 CR 2843, State of Texas versus Christine Marie Garcia. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Michael Villarreal, the States.
Defense?
Christopher Castro for the defense.
Are you Christine Marie Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Christine Marie Garcia who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 2843 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on June 28, 2022 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 24th day of February 2023 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Christine Marie Garcia did then and there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
State.
Violated condition number 4, it's on the second page, second one, Judge.
Okay.
On or about the 13th day of December 2022 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Christine Marie Garcia did then and there failed to conduct herself in a proper and orderly manner when reporting to recovery healthcare to submit to drug testing in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
Violated condition number 15, on or about the 3rd day of January 2023 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Christine Marie Garcia did then and there failed to attend and complete the intensive outpatient program with BCCSCD in violation of condition number 15.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
The state would waive and date of the remaining out.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 2, 4, and 15, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 3 years in prison and up to $1,000 fine? Did you understand that?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2, 4, and 15?
True.
Now, my question is, knowing that I could sentence you up to 3 years in prison, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2, 4, and 15?
Yes.
All right, the court will find violations 2, 4, and 15 true. Is there an agreement?
There's not an
Yes.
agreement, Judge. The state is recommending and asking the court to deny the state's motion to revoke community supervision. But we are asking the court to modify her conditions of probation to include SATIF. Clearly outpatient is not working. She's not doing her drug testing. And when she is going to do her drug testing, she's not complying and being respectful to those around her. So it's a safe position that she needs to be in a lockdown facility where she is not having choices about her sobriety. And so we are asking that you deny the motion, however, alter and amend her conditions to include the SATIF program.
Defense.
Judge, we're asking that she be allowed to continue on IO with the intensive outpatient treatment. Although she had not started, she was under a regimen of methadone prescribed to her by what's the name of it? New Seasons. That was the reason for the outburst at the clinic, Judge. As far as the missed UAs, She did bring that to the attention that she could not afford the UAs, in which I think starting March, that was amended to once a month to help her financially. She has two small children, I'm sorry, two young children who are separated between her mother and her grandparents, that she is the primary guardian for, that she needs to take care of. Judge, she would not be able to do that if she's in SATA for the next 6 months plus the 5-week waiting period.
All right, so Ms. Garcia, I'm gonna give you a choice. Sometimes I can give people choices, sometimes I cannot. You can either go into inpatient treatment or you can go to prison. Which would you prefer?
We'll go to inpatient.
All right, so the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include SATA. And she's to remain in custody until she is transferred to SATA. And probation, we can do a referral to drug court as well, or have they already rejected her?
They've already rejected the Roman.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Out of the way.
Thank you. Yes, so I would refer you to felony drug court, but you did not contact them. So you're going to SATA and she's remaining custody until transferred to SATA.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. How are the Magnolias doing?
It has received a nitrogen and iron supplement. It sounds like a baby, but it's supposed to help it. But I don't know why. I think that this period of time, I don't know whether I'm not putting enough water on it or what, but I'm starting to see some brown on the leaves.
Well, you know what? I don't think anybody was expecting it to be 46 degrees this morning, but
I will.
yeah. All right. Court is calling 2022 CR 2843 State versus Christine Marie Garcia. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
defense?
John Young?
And are you Christine Marie Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Christine Marie Garcia who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 2843 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams on June 28, 2022 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant Christine Maria Garcia did and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of October 2024, November 2024, December 2024, and January 2024, a violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, one amendment, I think that was January of 2025.
Oh, you're correct.
Okay.
2025. Got on a roll there. Thank you.
All right. How do you plead to that? True or not true?
We'll waive the remaining violation.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 3 years in the prison and up to $1,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, counsel, are there any objections to the state's waivers?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Then the court will find violation of condition number 4 true.
Just a second, Judge. Mr. Young, could you,
Oh, I didn't realize. that.
your hand's running over the mic?
Okay.
I didn't realize
Just
that's what
like-
it was.
All right. Is there a proposed agreement?
Here is, Your Honor.
Yes.
It's to revoke the individual offer of community supervision, reform the underlying sentence of 3 years to 2 years in the Texas Department of Corrections.
That is our agreement, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Probation, was the restitution paid to the laboratory for drug testing? There's $1,000 fine. $171 to the Bear County Crime Lab for testing. Give you credit for any time served. And I'll request the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. We're off the record. I ordered the therapeutic community. I'll state you may be excused. I ordered the therapeutic community. That's just to help you maintain your sobriety. I cannot force you to be in that program. I cannot force the prison system to put you in that program. I have no jurisdiction, but they'll see that I'm requesting it. It's a good program and it can help you out.
Your Honor.
Yes.
She completed SATIF, has 119 days credit on that, and she has been in custody 63 days.
Did she successfully complete that?
I believe
Program?
she did, Your Honor.
Probation, was that program successfully completed? SATIF? Successfully completed? No, I will not give you credit for that.
She did complete the program, Your Honor. She just didn't complete the aftercare.
No, I'm not going to give credit.
And I will also mention that the taking her off the aftercare program is because she self-admitted that she had used opiates. It was not in her analysis.
All right. I'm not going to give you credit for that.
And,
All right. Thank you.